For all the latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
Following the death of an African-American man, George Floyd, anti-racist protests continue to spread in the US and all across the world. More than 100 were arrested in London after violence broke out when far-right groups targeted anti-racism demonstrations and scuffled with police, with several giving the Nazi salute. A statue of a famous Italian journalist, Indro Montanelli, was painted red and tagged with the words racist and rapist in Milan. Several statues across Europe and the US have been vandalized in the recent days by the angry protesters in the wake of George Floyd's death. US President Donald Trump is scheduled to attend an election rally on June 20th for the first time since most of the country was shuttered by the coronavirus. However, health experts have questioned the decision, citing the danger of infection spreading among the crowd and sparking outbreaks when people return to their homes. France President Emmanuel Macron has declared the first victory against the deadly COVID-19. However, President Macron reiterated that the fight against the pandemic is not yet over. The European country has reported over 1.93 lakh cases and more than 29,000 deaths due to coronavirus. Starting from Monday, the UK will further ease restrictions and shops and stores are scheduled to reopen for the first time since lockdown was imposed in the country. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has urged people to not just shop, but shop with confidence. The World Health Organization's Regional European Director Hans Kluge has warned against rushing into reopening the economy in England. He said that coronavirus-induced lockdown in England should not be further lifted until the government's contact tracing system proves to be robust and effective. Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut and Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov decided to postpone ministerial-level talks which were expected to focus on Libya and Syria. Both Russia and Turkey support the opposite sides in long-standing conflict. No new date for further talks have been announced yet. 17 experts in the recent study have claimed that the coronavirus could trigger diabetes in people who were previously healthy. Earlier studies have already revealed that people suffering from diabetes carry a higher risk of dying from the deadly virus. A third of deaths from coronavirus have occurred among individuals who suffer from diabetes. The number of COVID-19 cases around the world has now gone past the 7.84 million mark. Over 431,000 people have lost their lives due to the deadly pandemic so far, while around 4 million people have recovered from the disease. US remains the worst hit country in the world with over 2 million cases.